But so we connected through Dr. Greer.
Correct.
At his conference in D.C., he brought in a handful of whistleblowers. You were one of them.
Yes.
Greer came on the show. He wanted a military audience, and I believe to get whistleblowers after the new law got passed where there was protection for people to come out.
And it's funny you say that because 2017, Dr. Greer actually came to Colorado. He was hosting an event in Boulder, kind of doing some disclosure, kind of talking about some of the technology with the ATs, UAPs, and just reverse engineer stuff. Just kind of go like the whole grand scheme of things. It was like a several-hour presentation. And I had my ex there at the time, and I kind of hinted to her that I needed to talk about some things with him. So he was doing a book signing. So I go over to his table, I snag a book, and I'm like, hey, can you sign this? And I was like, by the way, there's some things I need to talk to you about. And he kind of looked at me weird, and I said, it's very serious. So he handed me his card, and he says, don't ever relay this information out to anybody. And me knowing with what I knew at the time, which obviously there was some stuff that were in the works until they recently passed here last year, 2 days either before or after Christmas when they put this law, which I think is the only good thing the administration's done so far, to be realistically speaking. I don't care if that makes people uncomfortable to know, but it's helped me out among other people. It might be the only good thing he's ever done. Fast forward to your show. You had him on the first time. And my fiance and me were watching it, and that's when he started relaying the information and started talking about the law that was being passed. And that's when I decided to reach out to him. And he knew exactly who I was, which was great. It was like having talking to a friend for a while. Now I was going to call him out of the blue, and it's just like everything just resumes back to normal. So I expressed to him, told him my story, my encounter with this and what happened. So then we arranged everything to go talk with the Senate Intelligence Committee, Congress, Senate, Pentagon, all that fun stuff. And it was a journey. It was definitely something that opened my eyes to a lot more because here I'm thinking my event was something that was more specific. But come to find out, I'm just a cog in the wheel with this whole big thing because there's other facets that I'm also confirming these guys' stories to a degree. Mm-hmm. The corruption, secret organizations that have some pull in this, and obviously some of the nasty stuff that they're doing. And there's other people down the road who are going to corroborate what I'm talking about too. I don't know who they are. Maybe some of the Marines that I encountered this with too. So I'm hoping that that's what's, at least if the message gets put out there from the show, I'm hoping that that's what it does, is they can get people to actually do something about it and not be afraid of it like I was. It was 14 years, Yeah. A lot of weight to carry, try to sweep it under, but the more you try to do that, whatever you resist persists. That's always a golden rule.
That's a good point. Mm-hmm. That's a damn good point.